Guess new people can't get to these cameras. What up, y'all? We are back in the metaverse, live in the metaverse. It's your man calling Bill. I know it's 2 a.m. Well, it's 2 a.m. when I'm recording this. I don't know what time it is when you guys watch this video. But we are here live in the metaverse. Oh, am I standing up? There we go. All right, sorry about that. Yeah. So here we are, live in the metaverse once again. You know, I'm out here, doing my thing. If you're not sure what I do when I'm live in the metaverse, well, hold on, let me stop this music. I found out this last time I can stop this. We don't want no copyright strikes here. All right. Anyways, so what I do here when I go live streaming in VR chat, most of the time I'm world hopping. And originally, the idea was to find different worlds for us to do like little sketches and shorts and stuff where me, my boy Frenchie, my girl Harley, Yasmin, we will come in VR and we'll perform in VR like you see me right now physically in VR. You can see my face. I'm still gotta work on the animation on my lips and my eyes and stuff like that. But you can see us and I mean, basically I would right now the original idea was to just go through different VR worlds, trying to find different sets, quote unquote sets, and find different locations for us to shoot these little sketches and shorts and series that takes place in virtual reality that we can shoot in VR and stuff. Like how you see here. I was gonna find other places and we'll shoot different locations for different stories. So that was the original idea. And then eventually, the more I got into it, the more I realized, like, oh, in case some of these stories really do unfold into something bigger, we might want to actually have virtual worlds that we can control and change around and own because we don't own any of these assets. I mean, we could go ahead and ask these people who create these worlds, hey, can we use your virtual world for you know media or whatever? But it makes things less complicated when you control the world and you own the world and it's your IP. Now, if you guys are new to this whole thing, I guess we get some time. I hope you got some time so I can explain this whole thing to you. Right, my lips still don't open yet. All right, so we're gonna go to some worlds, and I'm gonna explain to you what is the new thing that we're doing here, because there's so much more going on in this whole metaverse world. All right, so the first world of this evening. Let's see, where shall we go tonight? Okay, this looks interesting. Like a little space world. Uh, Dream trains. What is that? Interesting. That's not what I'm thinking of. Okay, back to what I'm thinking of. Alright. I think we're gonna go to this thing. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. Alright, here we go. There we got it now. Alright. Alright. So this first world we're going to is called Comfy Ship by Nerd Copa. Koopa. Sorry, I said Compa. That's the Haitian in me. Alright, let's see what we have here. Little Jetsons like. place. Oh, oh, we do have avatars. Robots. Okay. Get the robot role play thing here. Here's the credits. Shout out to everybody who put this together. Oh, wow. Interesting. Alright. First things first. So, wait, where's the music coming from? There's no media loaded. Gotta be coming from somewhere. I'm glad there's music here, because a lot of times, there'll be like nothing at all and just be creepy because there's no sounds at all, no sound of music, no like air or anything. But we try to avoid copyright strikes, and I don't know who all these songs. What in the world am I reading here? Oh, I'm sorry, I just realized I really can't see what's going on here. I forgot I gotta check what's going on. Sometimes when I'm filming, I'm reading this thing here. Not what I'm looking for. But it's crazy because it looks like there's a whole backstory on here. Talk about Immersive. Captain Gunner's Log, December 19th, 2099. 2999. So it has come to this. Justice Order has his planet Buster station pointed at Earth. Oh wow. Okay, if Earth dies, so will I. Okay. Alright. Whoa. And yeah, I still have not figured out how to turn on the music. Alright. Another quick line. Well, maybe they got a bathroom in here. Okay, so I can wear my ass if I need to, but I don't know how to turn off the music. I think I have to go in my settings or something. Just up all music in general, or the volume, or volume. Okay, so I gotta get back to my point. Alright, so I just hate trying to make a point when this music needs to be played. Alright, I got settings. Oh, such a dunce. It's right here in front of me. We passed it so long ago. Right here in settings. Alright. Boom. Alright, now I can do some talking. Last time I was doing some talking, and I looked back at the video, and I heard all that music in the background. And even though the music was cool, it was too loud. And like I said, we don't want to deal with no copyright strikes. No. Especially because I'm probably going to repurpose this video anyway to something else. Okay, so why do my hands look like that? Okay, I don't know how my hands are supposed to position when I do this. Okay, anywho, my whole thing is, if you haven't learned yet, I'm all about learning immersive filmmaking. That is my thing right now. Immersive filmmaking. And I know what you think. What is immersive filmmaking? Because, this is very brand new. So, when it comes to immersive VR filmmaking, it is not just filming with a camera and calling it a day. No. So, basically, I will be. Oh, my eye. Ooh, sorry. It's 2 a.m. My eyes feeling mad dry. I should put on some clear eyes. Clear eyes for dry eyes. Anyway. So I'll be creating sets virtually in game engines. Sometimes I'll be using photogrammetry to like scan real locations and stuff. And I'll be creating sets virtually, like locations like this. And basically I'll be using game engines to create a game with the main idea or the main goal of the game is to create a movie. The whole point of using the game engine is to make a movie within the game. So basically, I'm making a game, but it's really to make a movie within the game. If that make any sense. Whew, man, I tell you, this stuff is it's so new. It just sounds like crazy talk to somebody who's not paying attention to what's going on out here. Like, how do you use a game engine to make a movie? Wouldn't you just make a movie with a camera and editing software and just make a movie? And yes, you can do that, but that's the old way of doing things. And I don't like the new way of doing things. Is to use game engines to make a movie. Let's check out a different world. I continue to tell you this while we look at different worlds. Uh, uh this looks nice. Okay. Sorry for the silence, y'all. Trying to get to the world, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. Gotta give me myself an invite, y'all. Why don't I keep logging in? The world. Alright, here we go. Alright, sorry about that, y'all. Alright. We're heading to the Black Moon Forest. Alright. Why my eyes feel so dry? I haven't used VR in a while, guys, actually. It's been a while since I've been using VR. I'm sorry. I've been out of this for a minute. I've been caught up. Oh, like being in an anime. Alright. Check out this thing. This woman. Hello, anime woman. Ah, I fell. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, okay, here I go. I'm back. Alright. So, who is this lady here? Oh, she's really big. She's breathing. That's crazy. She's legit breathing. Like, they animated her, of course, to make her like that, but like she got a heartbeat and everything. I don't know if she got a heartbeat, but definitely moving. Definitely moving. And what is that? Is that a tail? What am I looking at here? I don't know what I'm looking at. I really don't know what I'm looking at all. Um. Hmm. All right. Anyways, I actually just realized I have no clue how position that camera, so y'all probably was all up in the wrong area just now. My bad on that. Anyways, immersive filmmaking. Immersive filmmaking. I'll be creating virtual sets, virtual locations. Sometimes using photogrammetry, scan the real locations, or just creating it from scratch using assets from Unreal Engine libraries and Pixels and all the other places where I can download the assets. And I'll be, you know, based on my scripts and my stories, I'll create these scenes and figure out the camera work and cinematography and everything before I even have to bring the cast. I can literally just animate the whole scene before filming anything with the cast, and then actually repurpose those same virtual scenes for video games and immersive experiences, and then eventually bring in my cast, and I can either film them on a green screen or I can do some mocap or I could put them in front of a projector, or my biggest goal, what I really want to do, is be able to shoot them volumetrically, like be able to see them for photorealistic, like you're able to see me right now, And if I can't do photorealistic, then I'm just gonna have to do this 3D scan and mix it with like the Unreal Engine metahumans, and probably have to do a little deep fake work so you can have my exact face on it and stuff like that. But be able to bring in you know us into the game engine, and really be able to make a full length feature or series inside of a game engine. And then once again, the music is here in the background while I'm trying to talk about my stuff. Oh, she's the Rose Queen. Is that who that is? Oh, okay, Rose Queen. There's stuff behind you, Rose Queen. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm falling. Ah. Okay, maybe it's not safe to go behind the Rose Queen. All right. I don't want to do that again. No, sorry. I don't want to do that again. That was whew, whew. You know that dream when you're falling. You ever had those dreams? I just lived it. Woo. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Jesus take the wheel. Jesus take the wheel. All right. Now that I got my composure back. Whew. Okay, I'm getting my composure back. So the idea is be able to shoot my actors, film them volumetrically, or use mocap, or get a 3D photo scan like you see this, like me right now, photorealistic 3D scans, and or shoot them on a projector or shoot them on a green screen, and then put them in the game engine, and then use that to make them, make the movie, or even make the immersive experience or the video game with the same game engine. I'm thinking multimedia here. I'm a multimedia type of guy. My stories in that can't just stay in a 2D format. You can't just watch it as a movie. It's gonna be a book. There's gonna be a radio drama. It's gonna be a game. There's gonna be a movie. It's the whole experience. I'm creating a whole transmedia experience here. You know. But yeah, that's what I'm working on, guys. I'm trying to make sure every story I do, every project I work on, is a multimedia experience. And right now I'm focusing mostly on using real actors, but eventually I might just continue just using 3D scans of myself and create fake actors, AI actors with the metahumans, and just you know basically create. I don't want to say it's creating a new version of animation, because it's not a new version of animation, but it's basically, it's animation. It's the new 3D animation that I'm basically gonna be working on, and it's the new animation world, because it's not just Pixar type of animation anymore. You got these metahuman type of animation that just I do. Is there a name for this type of animation yet? I think that's regular animation, photorealistic animation. I guess I don't know. We gonna see, you know. But yeah, let's look up some more worlds. The Rose Queen right here. I don't trust her. She let me fall a second ago. Trying to see what's going on back there. That ain't cool. Well, look, you ain't give a brother a warning or nothing. Just let him fall. Oh, actually, I'm gonna just search this one. All right, let's check out Bora. Okay, where am I? Am I in Bora? Am I in Bora? Oh, okay, there I go. Here I am in Bora. Hey, I don't know. I think I recognize guy. correct me if I'm wrong, but it's just not the guy from Fast and the Furious. It's the rapper Dominican got locked up. That's why he was in the last movie. Is that him? I don't think that's him. Nope, I'm wrong. I'm completely wrong. And now I'm looking at him like, is, is that Q-Tip? Look like Q-Tip from Tribe Called Quest. I don't know who that is. I really don't. I don't know who that is at all. I'm sorry to this man, but I don't know this man. Shout out to the people who worked on here. This place is pretty neat, though, man. Look at this. Look at this. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, your little steps here. Gonna go up the steps. Oh, well, looks like there's a whole city down there. Okay, interesting. But yes, this is the world Bora. Now, unlike the other world, this world don't have music. This world will be a world where you expect to hear some music, but there's no music here. But you know, like I said, I got important stuff I gotta talk about anyway, so I don't have to worry about copyright strikes here. Can you drink? Can I grab it? Can I? No, can't grab it. Okay, can't grab it. All right. Mm-hmm. What's over here in the Coca-Cola? Hey, oh, it says Popsy Cola. Popsy Cola. Oh, what do you know? It's Samuel Mija. Samuel Mija. You know, they're like, we're not getting no copyright strikes here either, homie. Mija. Come on, Mija. Anyways, so as I was saying, we could do it intelligent. Uh-huh. Well, we'll drop that. Uh, okay. Oh, this town goes further. Okay, so I guess we got some traveling to do, y'all. Like, which direction do you think we should go? Should we go towards, you know, the Shining Christ over there, or should we go towards the dark alley? Hmm. Don't see much down this way. It's a nice looking area, though. All pretty and stuff. Is this supposed to be, was it Brazil or something? I don't know. I sure don't know. Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Alright, anyway, so the idea is to use game engines like Unity or Unreal Engine and build virtual environments. Essentially, creating an open world for us, my production company, my team, to explore and change for our media, our content, whether it's web series, whether it's video games, immersive experiences, films, etc. You know, and when I say virtual experiences and games, I'm talking about like creating virtual world that you be able to visit here in VR chat, Horizons Worlds, what's the other one? The All Space VR, even games like Roblox. I'm looking at, I'm looking at creating these different, experiences on different platforms where my stories don't just have to stick to, I don't, because I'm doing everything, not just my radio dramas, not just my feature films and my shorts, but also like going back on Wattpad and writing my short stories, which you'll also be able to find on columnmill.com. And we're expanding them. We're not just making them, a one trick pony, so to speak. So we'll design the video games with the purpose of making a movie. And inside that video game, instead of guns and scores. The the points being scored. Instead of all that, it's just cameras and lights and actors. And many humans. You know, then we can use it to make a VR movie, a 2D film, or a game. You know, we're basically utilizing the game engine to allow the production team to be immersed into the virtual environment, and it's a lot easier to collaborate, to do like real time changes, especially when like working with people overseas or other states and stuff like that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be outsourcing a lot of this work to people online to help me do this because ain't no way I'm gonna be able to do this on my own. There's no way. It's just not possible. It's gonna cost, but I gotta do it. I gotta outsource some of this stuff, But it makes it a lot easier to collaborate with people, on online in real time, and we can change every little thing in the environment from like you see this environment here, you see all this stuff here, in real time. People can help change things like posters on the wall, you know. Look at all this stuff. Look how real, like this. This is detail, y'all. This is detail. Let's go. Let's look at this. Fear Street. Part 2, 1978. I guess we got a Netflix watcher here, you know. But you know, in real time, people will be able to help edit this stuff, and I gotta do this on my own. There's a car. This is a car. But it don't work though. Huh. But yeah, so modify the game engine editor to make me work with the function to basically have it always shooting the movie. But running it in editor mode, new assets could be dropping in at any time, and I would have to keep restarting the application over and over and over. But that is the general idea with immersive filmmaking. Basically being able to just have more control. When it comes to being an indie filmmaker, there's not a lot of control. You're stuck depending on favors. You're stuck depending on it's it's hard to explain unless when you're in the battlefield, But the easiest way to try for me to explain to you, everything costs. That's the best way I can explain to you. Everything costs, and if it's not, you know, worrying about the cost of something, is relying on other people just to be there. And I'm not even talking about just actors, because even right now with MetaHuman and AI actors, and apparently actors are now, I don't want to say are replaceable, because I don't think so. You can never replace a good work. I know some actors that's just terrific actors and actresses that you just can't teach that. That's talent. But AI has got pretty convincible with mimicking facial recognition scans and all this stuff, looking at us, and they got real convincing on how to, mirror us. I can tell you that now. But just worrying about if you're gonna have a location long enough, if can everybody get there on time, production costs, wardrobe, hair, this, that, it is a lot when you're trying to put together a full production, and the bigger the production, the harder it really is. And I feel like virtually, if I allow myself more control, then I wouldn't have to deal with much of the headache that I go through now with the low budget. Because when you have a low budget, you really can't do much. Like this current production I'm working on right now, That Door Gilbert, you know, it started off as a 2D production, but it has expanded now into a multimedia experience with that includes an immersive experience in VR, and you know now we got grab the grab the glizzy. I can grab the glizzy. Okay, I can grab the glizzy and I can grab the coke. Okay. Um. So what was I saying? So yeah, we started off as a 2D production. Now we're a multimedia experience, and it's I don't want to say it's a lot, but it's a lot. Can I grab a shish kebab? I can't grab a shish kebab. That's messed up. Oh man, I'm in the shish kebab. It's messed up though. But like this, it got smoke coming out and everything. Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, so what did I say? Oh yeah, so so that don't Gilbert right now. We're now expanding the shoot from not just doing a 2D shoot, but now shooting stuff in 360 and now doing photorealistic scans so we can include the characters in the virtual environments and try to, you know, recreate those scenes in a game engine and then going moving forward, shooting new scenes that we can also do within the game engine and also in real life with the photo 3D scans of the real location through photogrammetry, whatever. It is a lot. So I'll make sure my next production, I'm not gonna have to go through all that because I'm trying to do it all virtually. I'll drop my coke. Set out the truth. I'm gonna try to not even try it. The goal is to be able to do my next production after this all virtually. Whether it's like you see me photorealistic scan and then mixed with metahumans and deep fakes, and doing a lot of mocap with the AI system to help me, and creating a bunch of fake actors, not fake actors, but fake faces because I don't want to get in trouble with borrowing people's likenesses and stuff like that, and just creating a whole movie that looks photorealistic, like the same way you see the Lion King, when Disney redid it, and it looked photorealistic with real lions, except mine would have to be like photorealistic with real humans, and I wouldn't have to actually go outside the house and shoot a real thing at all. Just, you know, if anything, hire actors to do the voice acting. But there are, there's software for that too. There are AI vocal software like the what is that one? The Vocal. What was that one? But basically it's sound bank, and it has a bunch of library, vocals in the libraries, and you can just type in what you wanted to say, and it will say what you want to say, And so it's just like, I'd rather have more control of the sets, the lights, the hair, the actors physically, and not to say that I have to have that much control because, like I said, filmmaking is a collaborating effort, and it's a beautiful thing when you get together with a bunch of artists and collaborate on making a great story and you make it come alive visually, But some stuff right now, while I'm producing stuff low budget and on my own, it's a lot easier if I just be able to do things just that way. If I can just produce a whole project virtually, and like I said, it's a collaborative effort, so there ain't no way I'm gonna be able to do it all by myself. But it'll take away a lot of the headache if I just do it virtually, and then if people like it, maybe then I can get a studio to finance it where I can use real people this time. And I just keep doing that. Just produce my stories virtually with photorealistic CGI 3D animation, and build my worlds through different mediums, whether it's the radio dramas, the scripted podcasts, the ebooks, the short stories, skits, vlogs, virtual worlds, and stuff like that, and build my IPs and my stuff on my website, colonel.com, and studios like it, and if the fans like it, the fans can fund it, and we'll just keep on going that way. Speaking of which, that goes into my next thing I want to talk to you guys about. But let's go to a different world first. Ah, let's check out this. Since Lord of the Rings just dropped, I still had to finish the third Hobbit movie. That's how far back I am in the series. I didn't even watch the original trilogy yet, so I was like, "Whew, I'm far behind." But yeah, I'm watching it the Great Way though. Starting off with the Hobbit series, make my way towards the original trilogy, and then I'll eventually make my way to the Amazon series if it's any good. But yes, let's see this Hobbit world. All right. So, I guess before I go into my whole spiel of what I'm gonna do after my current movie, That Don Gilbert. Well, That Don Gilbert, the multimedia experience, because it's not just a movie. But let's talk NFTs real quick, y'all. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are like, oh no, not YouTube, NFTs. What do you know? What's an NFT? Now, don't worry. I ain't gonna sit here and tell you guys need to spend some money on a monkey. No, 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 no. I'm gonna actually spend money on a melonhead zombies. You know. But before we get into that, let's see where we are. Let's say thanks to all the Unity Store free assets creator. See, you know how much stuff you can do just by using assets. All right, J.R.R. Tolkien, Weta, Peter Jackson, and everyone involved in making Hobbiton. These weapon sound effects valves. As far as okay, so I'm gonna tell you everybody who they want to thank and who they inspired by. Patch notes. All right. Now, I've only kinda seen this area, I guess, in the beginning of the first Hobbit film, and from what I remember of the Lord of the Rings, like I technically did see the first Lord of the Rings film. Let me take that back. Like I never seen it before. I take that back. I technically did see the first one, but it was in French, and I was in Haiti, and I did not speak a lick of French at all, so I had no clue what the hell was going on the screen. I still don't remember what the hell happened in that movie because it's fantasy. Fantasy don't really translate well to me at least. You don't if you can't speak the language and you watch a fantasy, there's no way to really tell what the hell's going on unless it's like the most basic story told ever with just fantasy elements. But anyways, um, well, you know what's crazy? I was actually looking at Airbnb. They look just like this. No lie. I was looking at Airbnb. They look just like this, but they want a bread though. I was like, I'm not really a fan of this franchise that much to be willing to spend money like that. There, can I go in? I wish the animation was working so you can tell my mouth shot. I actually dropped my mouth kind of dropped when the door opened. Wow, check this out. I just love world that it's immersive. We can actually read the text. Wow. Kudos to whoever built this world. Because I feel like this is like right out of the movies. You know what I mean? It's not photorealistic. Like I don't like I'm not confusing this for real life, but you know, to me this definitely feels like I'm in the movie per se. I mean, you know what I mean. It definitely feels like I'm in the Hobbit's world. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, NFTs and oh okay. So if you don't know what an NFT is, let me try to explain. So imagine you had the Mona Lisa, right? Now you know the Mona Lisa when you see the Mona Lisa. Nobody can tell you they have the Mona Lisa if you have the original Mona Lisa. You know, I feel like I'm not explaining this properly. But you know, Michael Jordan rookie card, Babe Ruth, some baseball. When you have the real deal, it's worth some type of value, and that's what an NFT is. It's a collectible that may have worth in value later. You know, and we're gonna look back at a time where we're looking at all these movies and franchises that we've been supporting all our lives, and then realize like, yo, that's crazy that we spend all our money and all our time. And when I say time, you could go on YouTube right now and see so many people doing so many videos, spending 5 hours. You hear 5 hours talk about what's wrong with a Doctor Strange movie. Doctor Strange. I mean, and I don't think would they get paid on YouTube on that? I don't know because then they could get them a copyright strike and boom, you don't get paid on that video no more. You know, so it's like why you give all that time, money, and energy for all that and own nothing? You know, and I feel like with Web 3.0, we're gonna get to a point where the audience gets to own their art. Even if they're not the ones that get to create the art, they'll be able to support an artist that they like and own a piece of that art. So it's not like how it is now where you get nothing in return. You know, because the technology is enabling us to replace the roles that organizations like the movie studios and music labels and venture capitalist firms traditionally held. So imagine uh like a J.R.R. Tolkien, and he's like, "Hey, I got this world I want to create, and I can't find this on my own. Here, I wrote the book, and I need you guys to help me create this world. So here are these NFTs, and I'm gonna have an NFT for Frodo. Oh my God, I hope that's that the Hobbit's name because y'all would eat me up a lot, but that's not. I will have one for Grant Gandalf. I will have an NFT for Precious, my Precious. What is that little thingy's name? I say Dobby, but that's right out of Harry Potter. I was thinking the Harry Potter when I'm thinking that little thingy. Um, yeah, okay. I'm gonna switch because I'm like I said, I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan. All right, but so imagine George Lucas. I can do George Lucas. So imagine George Lucas was like, "Hey guys, I need y'all to help me finance Star Wars." So instead of going to Fox, he goes to his followers online. Now imagine he just dropped American Graffiti. He got a bunch of followers on social media, and he goes, "Hey guys, I'm trying to put my next project together. It's called Star Wars. Help me finance it. The way you can help me finance it is you get these NFTs, and these NFTs are based on different characters within the storyline. So you get your Chewbacca, you get your Luke Skywalker, you get your Anakin Skywalker, you get your Leia, you got your Han Solo, you got your Lando, you get all these different NFTs, and all these people, all the fans, they go ahead and get these NFTs, and they help support the project. They help fund it by buying all these NFTs. And then he created a Discord group for the community under the Star Wars Discord, and they all own a piece of these NFTs, and you know when the movie pops, they get either a percentage of the movie or they get a percentage of the merchandising. It depends on what the smart contract entails, but they own a piece of the project, and it's not just I'm a fan and I just got a collectible. It's I'm a fan and I'm a part. I have a part. I have ownership in this IP. This IP. I what's the word I'm looking for? I have incentive. I have incentive to see this franchise succeed. You know, that's where we're going with things with Web 3.0, where it's no longer just you giving your hard-earned money and time and energy to make somebody else rich. It should be able to benefit you at the same time, where you can enjoy your entertainment and own a piece of that entertainment. Because literally, nobody owns their entertainment. Like all those DVDs you have at home or those CDs, you don't own the content on it. You basically bought the license to have it on that CD, or the license to have it on that DVD, or the license to play it streaming through your iTunes account, your Amazon account, and stuff like that. But you don't physically own the file. You don't physically own the media. You don't own the rights. You know. So with Web 3.0, we're giving people an opportunity to own a piece of the media that they enjoy and love so much. They can own a piece of those characters, and you know, it's so early on in this game right now, so it's like you can't really judge a book by its cover right now. This is like the .com bust where everybody was jumping in the beginning and everybody had their own website and stuff like that, and then after a while it all just fell apart because everybody had a website, and that's how it is right now with the NFTs. And I also have my own NFT, but I'm not like everybody else who just goes like, "Hey, buy my NFT," and I'm just gonna invite you to to after parties and screening, which is also what I'm also offering with these NFTs. I'm not gonna say I'm not offering those things, but the idea is to create a decentralized production company. That is my goal to create. Well, with this specific project. We gotta test this out. We gotta test out the waters, and so I have enough. I have a lot of stories. Like I told you guys before, I have over 1,000 stories that I'm developing right now, and some of those stuff it can't be done by committee. Some of those stories are not worked by committee. Can't be done. But this specific project, Metalhead Zombies, will be that. So I'm creating a digital studio under the brand of Metalhead Zombies. That's gonna create this specific IP, Metalhead Zombies. I don't want to give too much information right now about what the story is, but I will be dropping the novella soon. But I want to be able to create this decentralized studio where we basically produce, you know, films, web series, media. Oh wow, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just so into. I'm looking at my shadow as I'm talking. I'm like, holy smokes! I'm talking and I'm moving. I can see my shadow. That is just, I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyways, what was I saying? Um. Oh yeah. So basically, I can't believe I lost track that fast. So I want to create these NFTs. So basically, you guys could join in the action of Metalhead Zombie. So instead of just, you know, me going, hey guys, support my movie, give me some money for my movie, and I'll give you a copy of the movie. I'm going to give you a part of the game or this franchise per se. You're becoming part of the studio that creates the Metalhead Zombie content and products. You know, so right now, right now in OpenSea, if you go to OpenSea.io, type in my name, Colin Mill, you actually see I have the Metalhead Zombies NFTs up and moving. I got a few up there right now. I got like 500 I'm about to post up there. But the idea is, I'm trying to give value to my audience. I'm trying to, you know, bring you guys into the whole thing. So it's not just me; it's all of us. And with this storyline, you know, I have all these different characters within the game and the movie and the stories and the books. I created these NFTs based on each and every one of them, and I'm working on creating value from the franchise itself right now with the book, and we're going to move from the book to the radio drama, and then from the radio drama, hopefully the game, and we're going to work together from the ground up and build the brand. And I'm gonna make the Discord group, I get your feedback, figure out what you guys want to do. And instead of trying to get like Hollywood to get in and take all these studio notes on what we're gonna do with stuff, you guys become the studio executive, and I'll take your notes on what we can do to better the game, what we can do to better the franchise, the film, the book, the radio dramas, all of those things. You guys get to pick what happens with these characters, and where their storyline goes next. And depending on which NFT you got, you may have an NFT of a character that you can have some say, like, okay, this character gets to do this, and this character storyline will be that, and build on the lore of the Metalhead Zombies. Is this a grave? I don't know what this is. Oh no, these look like bees. Definitely look like bees. Oh, they don't stink. I ain't going over there. Yeah, sure. They can keep that. Yeah. They can keep that all right. But what I'm saying, I'm still early on figuring this whole thing out, so not actually million questions as of yet. I'm still learning this whole thing. But as of now, I do have some NFTs online on the Metalhead Zombies. I'm working on a novella and a graphic novel. Thanks to these AI generator, the AI image generators, helping me a lot of crazy images. But we're gonna have a game, the radio drama, the graphic novel. For those are the first things. I'm gonna sit here for a second. Yeah. Oh, I can't sit properly. Maybe I'm too big. I'm not a hobbit. Probably what it is. Oh, I can do it this way. Okay. This doesn't look too bad. Looks like I'm sitting, right? But yeah, guys. This is a weird angle. But yeah, so the idea is to be able to, you know, create some NFTs that allow you guys to own a part of the content, and together we could make a community and build a franchise, a media franchise together. And it's the beginning. I don't I actually don't even know how much I want to charge per NFT yet. I gotta finish the budgeting of the movie and the game to have a good idea of that. But I like the idea of you know having everybody who buy the NFT, you know, own a character. And that character can have a spin-off storyline, and whether it's in a film or a book or scripted series, and we can build on it. The same way you see Walking Dead growing and they got spin-offs left and right, it's pretty much what I'm talking about here with Metalhead Zombie. So imagine like if every character had an NFT and you own the Negan NFT, you own the Rick NFT, the Carl NFT, and you able to decide what happens next, the fate of your favorite characters. Because you got it from the ground up, and you own that NFT, and then of course you can sell the rights to it later. To your NFT, give it away. It's up to you, but we there's a lot of things that I'm figuring out when it comes to Web 3.0. There's a lot of stuff I'm trying to figure out with Web 3.0, with immersive VR filmmaking. You know, pretty much making movies out of a game engine. It is a lot. It's a new territory, this whole thing, but what else is there to do? You can either become a relic of the old ways of the things, or you can look towards the future and move towards that. And the future right now is Web 3.0, immersive VR filmmaking, well, immersive XR content. Let's not say just VR, because, we got AR and media and XR and all the stuff, as well as, well, say, I'm sorry, y'all. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Get your VR, immersive VR, immersive XR. You got your Web 3.0. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's a new day in Hollywood. It's a new day in filmmaking, and you just can't rely on the old way of doing things anymore. Web 3.0 is changing the game. Immersive content is changing the game. It's time to get with it, y'all. It's time to get with it. All right, I'm gonna look at. Oh, it's not even 3 o'clock. It's 2:47. I'm over here speeding up time. But yeah, your man is out here stressing y'all. Cause I'm telling you all this with $0 in the bank account. Literally. Well, not literally. It's more like 0.67 cents. But what, 67 cents? Uh, but the show must go on. And like I said, we wrapping up that darn Gilbert. We're far from finished. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We're completely far from finished. But nothing great happens if you just stop working at it. The good things happens when you keep working on it and just keep working at it, keep working at it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep working at it. But it's mostly one of the reasons why I'm just like I gotta be able to do virtual productions, immersive productions, where I'm creating whole movies inside of. Is this it? We'll see. But yeah, this is why I'm like I gotta create whole movies and game engines, because it's just affordable this way. Like granted, I'm gonna have to, hire some guys online to help me build the virtual sets, as I can't do it all myself with the assets. We're gonna ask guys to help me with, well, it's nice. It's just very dark in here. Let me see what you want. It's very dark in here. It'd be a cool location for a music video. I'm not gonna lie though. That's one thing for sure. Yeah, it's so dark. You don't even see me. It's fire though. We got the L party over here. Okay. But yeah, once again, it's way too dark. You gonna find someone with some more light. Alright. But yeah, y'all. I'm creating movies within game engines so I can control my sets. I can create my actors. I don't have to worry about the performance because I can tweak their performances. I can redo their dialogue. I can act as myself. I can act as everybody in the world if I need to. And not worry about losing that location for the day. I don't have to worry about the sun going down. I don't have to worry about random noise on the street. I can just control every little bit of it. Oh, it's raining in real life too, so it's eerie to see that it's raining here too. It's like, oh man, I'm fully immersed right now. So we are here live in Sector 7. So yeah, so you see this virtual world, right, guys? Like, you got stuff going on. Whoa, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Alright, I didn't do it. But yeah, so, oh wow, check this out. Video phone, the new payphones, huh? So yeah, guys. So you see this virtual world. The idea would be I will create a virtual world in a game engine like this. And then I will either film myself, you know, with volumetrically, which is expensive as hell. Not really at a great consumer level yet, unless, I hack some like Raspberry Pi device or some RGBD cameras or some Intel cameras or some Microsoft Connect devices. That's a lot of stuff I haven't figured out exactly how to pull that off yet. But so if it's not volumetrically, it's to do like photo 3D realistic scans like this, and then do it through mocap. If not mocap, it's like this with the VR headsets where I can at least control my hand and my hands. You know, or using some freaking metahumans and deep faking my face onto the metahumans and creating a bunch of other metahumans in the movies to act besides me, and create a whole movie within the game engine. Beginning, middle, end, 90-minute act. 90-minute story, 3 acts. And just do a whole movie in the game engine. And if I do it properly, can I go into these doors? These doors open? Can I go in here? Oh, uh, interesting. I don't think that's supposed to do that. Okay. Um. Yeah. Okay, that threw me off completely. completely threw me off. Um, okay, and once again, music. Shut off this music. Alright, we're getting out of here because once again, get the music. What's this sci-fi apartment? Never seen this, so we're just gonna go here. Okay, so yeah, so you guys see these virtual worlds here that we're going to. The idea basically would be create these virtual worlds, make a movie within the virtual world, whether I'm filming myself volumetrically on the front of a green screen with a projector, one way or another, I'm filming myself with these virtual worlds behind me. Where's this music coming from? Ah, it's a nice working world. And the music is nice and calm, but I don't need it. Ah, music volume, boom. I like this person. They thought of you. They really think of the person. Like, yeah, maybe they won't want to hear the music right now. But yeah, so let's check out what this world looks like for us. It is pretty cool. Nice little bed, a computer station, TV. Yeah, well set up, man. It's the pad right here. This is definitely the pad. All right. So what I was saying. Oh yeah. So the idea basically would be to create a virtual world like this within a game engine. Make a movie within a game engine, whether it's to use a photo 3D realistic scan like this and animating it through mocap, or well, like what I'm doing right now with the VR headset and my control my hands and stuff like that, and get the rest of the suit that have the sensors and trackers and all this stuff, and do the movie with just me and a bunch of AI actors with the metahumans, and I deep fake my bunch of my friends' faces into the project and have bring them in that way, and you know do the movies that way where we don't have to go to physical locations anymore. We could just do 3D animated movies that look photorealistic, the same way you saw, the Lion King reboot, remake, whatever, looked super realistic, but it wasn't real. It was all done in a computer, So I'm thinking about like, why not? I could do the same thing, have all my movies done in a computer, and then I'll have, right now, as it with my budget, I throw them all on the computer until I can do bigger movies with but I mean there's gonna be some stories where I'm just like, okay, I don't really have to do this all on the computer. I could just get a few actors, I'll rent out a location where we could try to get the story done in a few days and get it in and get it out, pretty much a dressed up stage play on camera, or 90-minute horror movie where everybody dies in one location. But for the bigger projects, the ones that are more ambitious, I would say, I'm gonna do the game engines and see what we can make it do what we do, and right now that door Gilbert, if even though that's gonna be my first project where that's 2D and gonna have an immersive VR experience version, but that one specifically is mostly gonna be 360 cutscenes and photorealistic scans like this that when in virtual environments, but further down the line, I'm going to try to do it where we're not shooting anything at all, and it's just straight virtual. Everything is just virtual. You know, how long would that be? I don't know, but I do know that I want to be able to create virtual sets like this, like the world that we're in right now. Create virtual worlds within the game engine, and be able to make it multi-purpose where you can after we're done with the movie it could be used in the video game for the movie, or if not that, it can be uploaded to VR chat, Horizons Worlds, freaking Fortnite, Roblox, all these other you know game making games. I guess that's how you describe them, Rockstar servers, and just wow, look, once again, look at the shadow. Just love the color shadows. It's just like this is attention to detail, y'all. This is attention to detail. I love it. 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 Can y'all see it? Oh, let me do it this way. I don't know if I can see it. There you go. Can y'all see my shadow now? Look at the shadow. This is detail. This is detail. I just love it. Pay attention to detail. But yeah, so I want to be able to do the whole movie in the game engine. That way, when the movie's done, we can have the 2D version of the movie. You have the 3D version of the movie. Then you have the immersive experience version of the movie where you can just go through the movie and stuff like that. And then you can have the video game and the virtual world where you and your friends can actually go in the world yourself and hang out and do what y'all do in the world based off the movie. And then you can even get the avatars of us and perform the movie as well and can continue the storyline. You know, it's a new version of fan fiction. We're changing the game here. But all right, y'all. I'm about to call it a night. It is 3 o'clock in the morning, and I still got so much to do. Till next time, much love. God bless. 2 pizza church grease. I'll see you later. All right, hold on. I gotta actually get out of here. I just realized I actually have to physically leave. Good night, y'all. I'll see y'all soon.